Welcome back to my channel. I want to say a special thank you to all of those who subscribed since my last video. I appreciate you all. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, so you can check me out there. Okay, this is the second style I told you about in my previous video. So today I'm going to show you how I transform these chunky twist outs into this neat style. So I'm going to be using my headband, black headband, brush, comb, a little bit of my Jamaican black castor oil, and my Ego Styler gel. Very little amount. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is I will just moisten the twist at the front. Now what I did before, I had 4 2-strand twists, but I decided to just make them into one. I'm going to just moisten this. Actually what I'll do, I think I'll pour the oil on my hand. See, it's so thick. I'll just moisten my hand and just lightly moisten the twist, trying to get the ends. Not really pulling it, just kind of trying to coat. And what I'll do with that, I'll twist it back while I do the rest of my hair, so it's going to get a little shine, and it's going to get that little bit of definition with the oil. And again, I'll just twist it back in the 2 chunky twists. Taking my time so I don't really pull the twist, because you know, once I pull this twist, it's going to start to get puffy immediately. So I'm very careful about the ends. Trying to get all the oil I can. Okay. Alright, so that's going to stay like that. Let me get on to the rest of my hair. Now I slept on it with a satin bonnet, but it's still a little bit dry. So again, I'll just take the oil and I'll just lightly, actually I think I'll pour it in my hand again, very lightly. So that's all I'm using. And I'm just and this is just for the shine, nothing else. A little bit more just for my ends. Okay, so I'm done with that shine slash moisture, but for me right now it's really about the shine. Okay, so now I'm going to proceed to brush my hair lightly and put on my my headband. Now if you notice, my twists start very far back. My twists start all the way here. See? All the way here. I don't start it here. And the reason for this is because I know I'll be putting my hair back. So I know I want that flat look. So I start the curly part only where I want the curls to show. Okay. Now I'll take a little bit of gel, just a little. That's all. Hope you can see that. Just this. Like that. Put it around my edges. See? Brush it lightly again. And it's time for the headband. So I just wrap it around first. I try to wrap it close to the front. So I try to wrap it so all the hair gets covered, because I'll be pulling it back. Now I pull it back. And that tension helps to smooth the edges. So I tighten it. So now I have this and I have this. I'll just hold this up here while I pull this one around. So it's tucked away, and I just continue bringing it around. And so now I'm finished. I do one of two things. Either I just take a hair clip and I just clip it, or I actually tuck it under very neatly. I'll be tucking it under this morning. So I just lift up the previous piece, I tuck it under, then I just smooth it. Just keep lifting this piece over. See? So you don't see that piece anymore. So now the fun part, undoing my twist. Okay. Alright, that seems to be all of my twists. All I'll do now is I'll fluff to get rid of the demarcation or the lines and to make it look a little bit more uniform and puffy. Oh, I missed one. Okay. So you just puff to your liking. Just puff, puff, puff. Okay. I think I'm okay there. I might just do a little bit of tweaking, tucking, but I'm okay here. Just puff it down like this. Now for the grand finale, the front piece. And I just take it out. Okay, now if you're wondering how come I have such separation even when I did just one twist, it's because I had the 4 twists before. I didn't comb it out after. I just undid the 4 twists and I just twisted them into one. So they still kept their individual definition. There you go. I hope you like this hairstyle and have a great week. And don't forget to subscribe so I can bring you some more great content about me using all natural hair products. And as a treat, I have and because of my dry ends, I have a plantain hair mask coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. Bye.